I'm playing solo today. I've got so much to do. It is still very overwhelming. It's been a pretty rough week emotionally. Here on the farm, it's been pretty rough. So I'm gonna make the best of today and I'm just gonna roll with the punches. Let's get started. Remember the guineas in the last video? This is what they look like when they're tiny newborns. Start grabbing the babies and putting them in the box. Look at how big and beautiful you are. Look at those babies. Oh, they're all coming. The speckled ones with the black spots, those are ermine Americanas. If I've acted emotional, if I've acted angry, if I've seemed overwhelmed, I am.
Let's go.
Badger, you wanna go fishing? Oh, I think he wants to go with you.
I want sunflower seeds.
Oh. Well, it's a little early this morning and all the kids and Jeremy are gonna go fishing at Lake Eufaula. So they've got the boat ready to go and that leaves Mama home by herself today to get some things done around here. I'm gonna miss you.
No, you're not.
Hope you catch a lot of fish.
I'm gonna rip some lips.
I'll rip your
Hopefully.
lips. Bye. Be careful. Kids are really excited about it. It is time to get my day started. Being home and being solo today on the farm, there is some things to do. So as you saw our previous video, we are getting way out of hand with all these baby chicks. It's not the plan, it's not what we wanted to do, it's what we have to do because we decided to hatch them, which means we decide that we need to take care of them. So because sales stopped and I have all of these laying hens and this is the plan, like this is the business, this is what's helping pay for the groceries. I continue to hatch the eggs. They are not selling as much because it's just not the season anymore and these are the growing pains that we're going through. We need to build more grow outs. We're working on alternative ways to do so. I don't want to spend all the money on grow out pens when after they grow out to 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even 8 weeks, I sell them. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna have all these pens constantly sitting here empty because this is not the plan. This is not what I wanna do. We're making do. I'm playing solo today. I've got so much to do. It is still very overwhelming. It's been a pretty rough week emotionally. Here on the farm, it's been pretty rough. So I'm gonna make the best of today and I'm just gonna roll with the punches. Let's get started. Today is also egg day. These are the eggs I collected yesterday. So I need to put them in trays and get them into the incubator if we're going to continue this. And then over here, I have some eggs in here that we are hatching. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to find the best happy medium for paying for all this feed every single week and all this extra care and love. We really take exceptional care of our chickens. It does cost a lot of money and it does take a lot of time, but because of that, I feel strongly that people will want our chickens, and if we do have to grow them out, then that's just a bigger benefit to the community. We're gonna roll with the punches. I'm hatching. I need to figure out what eggs to put in. Not putting in all the eggs. I'm only doing certain ones, certain specific breeds that I feel will sell and that are the most popular, and also the ones that give us auto-sexing, which means as soon as they hatch, I know if they're boys or girls, because then growing out girls is more profitable, and that's easier for me to wrap my head around. I heard a little bit of chirping, and look, our first guinea keet actually hatched. So remember the guineas in the last video? This is what they look like when they're tiny newborns. Hi! Here's the plan. Yesterday, I mixed up this new sanitizer in my handy dandy little gallon bucket here. What we use is Virkon S. This is highly recommended in my NPIP class. This is what they say they use in poultry houses and veterinarian offices. This kills so much bacteria, germs, and diseases that this is the best thing to use on the farm. And I sprayed down what I had the cochins in. I have sold the cochins. So I sprayed it down. It has to sit for 10 minutes. We then power washed it off, and then we sprayed it again. And then we placed it where it's going to be for the new baby chicks that we're going to put outside. I am going to go put this up, and then we need to gather some chicks and put them in their new grow out pen. However, I need to assemble it. I kept everything out so it would air dry and get some sunshine today, and now we need to assemble it, and then we'll put the grow out chicks in there. But it's already 95 degrees right now. They said the next 4 days, all the way until next Tuesday, will be 95 degrees. It is hot already, and it's only, is it even mid-June yet? Yeah, it's mid-June. Whew, gotta love it. Gotta love that Oklahoma heat. So this is one of the grow outs that we made a couple weeks ago. The babies are doing really well. They're getting big, they're happy. They're all hiding right now, but they are in there. And so we moved over, this was where the cochins were. We moved over this little coop that we've got a couple years ago, and I just need to finish putting it together so we can get all the baby chicks in there. Now these little coops are really big pieces of crap, so you use them as long as you can. They do continue to break. Jeremy's gonna screw this on since we're not using this as laying boxes and it's just for grow outs. And we can access it from the side, but this is the top. He's tried to fix it several times, but again, these little coops are just not built very well. Here's a little coop. It's gonna do great for what we need it to. It has all these little access points so we can get them fresh water, fresh food. We can move them around so they stay on grass. See all these access points? Works pretty well. Oh, see, janky. They have a way to go up and down, stay in the shade, stay out of the rain. Ultimately, we need more of those hoop coops like Jeremy built. However, it does take several days to build them. It does take a lot of money to build each one of them. They're about $400 each. Until we can save up a little bit of money, this is what we're gonna have to use. Do you guys have chickens? If so, comment down below and let me know what your favorite breed is. I know many of you are gonna say Rhode Island Red, White Leghorn, Barred Rock, and those are beautiful, really good laying chickens. I don't like them. I don't like any of those breeds myself. That's why I have some of these specialty breeds. They're just not very calm, but they are very good layers. Comment below and let me know what your favorite chicken breed is. I can't ever pass up the garden. Before I go get those baby chicks, I just wanna check everything. It's so beautiful. As the sun comes up, the sunflowers follow it. Whenever they're little, see these? They follow the sun, so this evening they'll be facing that way. We have lots of sunflowers blooming. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my God, turkey vulture, that's crazy. So our tomatoes are growing, all of our jalapenos and tomatoes, those are our sweet bell peppers. We've got lots of zucchini and cucumbers growing, more tomatoes and peppers. Over here is cucumbers, and then my red noodle beans are finally trellising up. You can see some of these lemon cucumbers that I planted are coming up. See that? Lots and lots of flowers. Tons of flowers. Haven't tried the lemon cucumbers, but I'm excited. More sunflowers over here. This beautiful zinnia. Lots of peppers. It's all jalapenos, but I just love them. I love the sunflowers. I'm so glad that I planted a whole bunch of them this year. Look at how big and beautiful you are. You are pretty. All right, back to the grind. Let's get those baby chicks out to their new grow out pen. Tom! How's my baby? Tom! Buddy! I know, buddy. You don't know how to go in and out, do you? All right, one more stop. The piggies have to see their mama. Babe! Winston! What's he doing? Are you sleeping? Oh, everybody's in their house? Awesome! Come on. Oh! Blondie. Babies. Peppa. Come on, girls. Come on. Oh! Flower. All right, where's Sausage Nugget, you guys? Where is Sausage Nugget? Where is she? Hi, babe. Hi, Winston. Boop, boop. Hi, Blondie, pretty girl. Where's all the babies? Are they sleeping in there? Oh, hi, Peppa. Good morning, Peppa. I love you. I do see a pile of piggies in there. We'll go in there. Just have a little look at the baby pigs this morning before we continue. Hi, baby piggies. Were you in here sleeping? Well, that's not all of you, but hello. Were you sleeping? I'm sorry. It's nice and cool in there, huh? Hello, babies. Hello, babies. You could go back night-night. Gotta wake these babies up for the morning. See how they're doing. Babies! You're so quiet. They're just nice and calm and easy this morning. The plan is I'm going to move these ones out, because those are my babies, to my pen over by the guineas. And then all of these right here are the ones that are going to go in that new little pen that we just made. okay, babies. It's okay. So these are well summers and black Morans. And these are going to be the ones that we will be moving. So these are some black Morans from my darkest egg. You can see that one's definitely a boy already. You see that? Some ermine Americanas that I purchased as tiny little babies. So these babies need to go out into mommy's pen, yes. So there's no good or bad way to do it. I get a nice little bin, something that I can open and close. There's some wood chips on the bottom for them so they don't slip. You just gotta start grabbing the babies and putting them in the box, and then we'll take them outside. And hope that they don't fly all over. See them? They're so cute. These are the well summers. It's okay, babies. It's okay. It's okay. Let's put you in here with your friends. Come on, babies. Say hi. Hey, rooster. You're a beautiful little well summer rooster. Yes, you are. I guess I should have been counting them. It's okay. I don't need to count them. I should have been, though. So those are the things I don't think of. I just see how cute they are, and I just want to hold them. One last one. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Nope. Gotcha. It's really toasty in there, so we need to get these babies outside ASAP. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, Tata. Hi, Tata. Okay, so I'm gonna put the birds in, and then the pine shavings that I put on the bottom, I'm gonna use up here in this little nesting area for them when they go to sleep at night. Your water and your food. Right back. Hi. There we go. Here's your weather. Here's your feed. They've got their water and their food, and something that's really important that I want to share with you is we give them medicated chick starter. So the chick starter has medicine called amprolium in it, and what that is like Corid. So it is for coccidiosis. Now, my chickens don't have coccidiosis. However, the way that I brood them in my barn, I keep them on hardware cloth. They don't get any immunities because their poop goes straight through to the bottom and it's caught, and they're never standing in wetness, poop, no germs. And because I do it that way, that means they have no immunities. About a week before I put them outside on the green grass in a new pen, they start that coccidiosis medicated feed. About a week after they're out here, we'll take them off and go right back to regular chick starter. Now that's a trick that an old timer at the feed store told me, and it It has worked ever since I started using it. Years ago, I would wonder why I brood them and I keep them so healthy and so clean, put them outside, and then they all start dying within a day or so, and that was the problem. The whole world, the dirt, it has bacteria, germs, coccidiosis. Everyone has it, every farm, every home, they all have it. So what it is a bacteria that goes in their gut. So the oocyte, which is the protozoa, is all over the environment. The chicks eat it, it goes in their stomach, it starts recreating itself and spreading and spreading. When they eat, they get diarrhea and they're not absorbing their food, so they're pooping it out and they get really sick and then they die within a few days. This medicated feed doesn't give them medicine to prevent it. If they ingest the protozoa, it treats it before it gets out of hand, and so it helps their body become immune to it. It has a really short half-life. Pretty much as soon as they eat it, it's used and then it's disposed of, so it's not a long-lasting medication in their system. It has worked here, it's worked great for the past few years, and I'm not changing that protocol. Now this pen over here is the one that I'm using for my own grow outs. I showed it to you in our last video. If you haven't seen it, you need to make sure that after you're through watching this one, that you go watch our last video. It's about being overwhelmed, and it's about all these chickens. Imagine that. This is my pen of ones that I'm growing out this year. So hopefully in the fall and winter, they'll start laying, whomever might be girls. Hi. I do have them still up off the ground. This is because it was really rainy when I put them out here, so I did put them on cinder blocks. In here we have some lavender Americanas. The speckled ones with the black spots, those are ermine Americanas. And then these right here, the white ones with the lilac neck feathers on their tail and little wing feathers, are my rare Coronation Sussex. You're so pretty. Hi. What is the plan with all these chickens? This is new and the plan seems to change. When we sold the feed store, I had already started my little farm hatchery with all the rare breeds that I'm really, really excited about. And the whole point on that was to provide the community with the eggs that make a rainbow. So when you go and you collect your eggs and you have the browns and the blues and the greens and the pinks, and it's just so beautiful. It's called Rainbow Egg Envy. Some people don't care. They just want eating eggs, and some people want a Pinterest basket every single time that they collect their eggs for the day. You have to have special breeds to make those colors, and I've shared that with you here on our channel. If you haven't already, you might go check the chicken playlist that I have. There's tons of information. I try to get educational, I try to have a little fun, so if you haven't, go check out that chicken playlist. Hi! Back to the plan. Plan was to grow out these rare breeds, to hatch chicks for customers, and also provide hatching eggs. Well, the winter came and gone, and I was selling out within 10 to 15 minutes every time I had a hatch, which was every single week. The springtime came, and again, I was selling out within 10 to 15 minutes every single Friday. Then we started going to farmers markets, kind of slowed down because the big box stores started getting all their chicks, and then everybody else was hatching chicks. Sales were great, people were happy to see us. They had seen us online, and they loved the opportunity to talk to me and meet me and Jeremy and talk about all things chickens and the farm and Paragon Ridge. So then it started slowing down, and we just kept going every Saturday, until 3 Saturdays in a row we made no sales. Not even a $5 chicken. Not even one. We've decided now that we are not going to any farmers markets. We're not going to pack them up, transport them in this heat, and sit out for 5 to 6 hours every Saturday morning to not sell a chick. We are going to continue trying to sell them on our Facebook page from our home. We are going to continue to hatch. We are going to continue to try every single week and post the chicks that we have available, but everything that does not sell is being grown out in the barn. They will be in the barn under a heat lamp or not, depending on how warm it is in there, until they're fully feathered. And once they're fully feathered, like the ones I just showed you, then they're going to go outside into a grow out. As I said earlier, we need about 4 more grow outs, so then we could keep a very small amount of chicks in each grow out. You guys, this is so cute. Look. This is what I'm looking at as I'm talking to you. I am so sorry to be interrupting in this conversation, but look at those babies. Oh, they're all coming. This is what happens when you have ADD. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. I see you. You're so sweet. Okay, so back to it. We're growing out the chicks. We will identify at about 4 to 6 weeks who is female and who is not. We will give away the roosters. We will keep the girls, which are called pullets. A pullet is before a hen lays an egg. They're called a pullet. After they start laying eggs, they're called a hen. So we will keep the pullets and then we will advertise them. And we truly feel that we should have no problem selling them because everyone always wants a full-grown chicken or a chicken that's ready to go outside, ready to mingle with their flock, that they don't have to brood, that they don't have to give baby food. Everyone doesn't want to do the work that it takes to have chickens. It's pretty discouraging in the spring whenever you get so many questions and people just don't want to put the work out and they think that every chicken's worth $1 or $2, and it really, well, Quite frankly, it really pisses me off because a lot of people they just want to go easy. They don't want to do nothing, and that is fine, but that costs money. You want a laying hen costs money. The cheapest laying hen you're gonna find is $30. Now, there's all these battery hens and all these people selling these battery hens that come from the chicken batteries that are $5, $10 a piece, and they're great hens. They really need love. However, they have been cooped up in a cage their whole life. They lay their eggs and they eat their food from a conveyor belt. It is the saddest thing ever. That is not how my chickens are. My chickens are loved, they're given the best food and care that they can have, and they're specialty rare breeds. As an example, the black copper Morans, at about 8 weeks, they sell for about $50 because they lay very, very dark brown eggs. I'll show you right here. That's not normal. When you get a black copper Moran, it doesn't mean yours is gonna lay very dark eggs like mine does. If they're from a commercial hatchery, they're gonna lay a light brown egg, just kind of like a barred rock. It takes years and years and culling and then rebreeding and only keeping the darkest colors and then culling. It takes years and years and years to get there. I purchased eggs that were already there, and now I've continued the program for the last 2 years. That's where I'm at. My chickens are more expensive. It takes a lot more to keep them happy and healthy, and it took a lot to get where I am. I don't have any $5 chickens, guys. In fact, you can't even buy a pound of chicken at the grocery store for $5, so that's just a little bit of food for thought. At the end of the day, this is where we are, this is what's going on, this is what's in my heart, and this is also what's making me feel so sad and overwhelmed. You dream and you want things, and then you get there. You finally get there. It takes 2 years and you get there, and then things just don't feel right. They just don't seem right. It's not going the way you want it to. Planes. Always the darn planes. Trying to always make the best decision, the best one for any living person, any living being on our farm, it's always hard. So it's easy to do the right thing, but it's hard to make the best decision. This is where we're at. We're gonna grow out our chicks. We're gonna continue to only hatch the very, very special ones that are in high demand for right now. We're gonna continue taking care of them and get them sold. And hopefully guys, hopefully it pans out. We're spending almost $200 a week on food for all of these babies. It is getting expensive. So when you don't make one $5 sale a whole week and you're spending almost $200 a week on food, something has to give. So if I've acted emotional, if I've acted angry, if I've seemed overwhelmed, I am. I really am. Besides farm things, I've got personal and life things going on too. So it's been pretty hard, and it's just gonna get harder. So all the happiness and the sunshine is what I'm gonna enjoy today. It's my solo work day here on the farm. I hope the boys are enjoying themselves fishing. Hope that they get tons of largemouth bass. And I wanna tell you guys that these guineas are ridiculous. I want to thank you guys so much for watching all of our videos, and thank you for supporting us. Thanks for leaving comments. That helps the algorithm. Thanks for watching the entire video, you guys. That helps with our engagement. That helps YouTube spread our videos to other viewers that might not have ever found us, and it's helping us grow. At the end of the day, besides being happy on the farm and taking care of everybody, it helps pay for my family and for my farm. So that, I thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thanks again for watching. Bye. Mwah.